back at Chantilly, where she was successful last year. Last one comes forward then. Let's get up and enjoy the commentary in the company of Mike Cattermole.
And One Above then makes up the line. And they're often racing. These 5 fillies then over 6 furlongs, then the Betway Fillies Novice Median Auction Stakes, and a good break made by Giniano on the outside. Irish Tweed, who tends to run a bit free in her races, is a bit lit up again, and she takes over, in fact, on that far turn. The favourite Wine Flight is in 3rd place, just being trapped by One Above in the striped jacket, and Highway in touch, but a length or 2 behind. Racing down the side of the course, going down the hill now. Bit of a breeze behind them at this stage of the track. On the inside still, Irish Tweed, pressed on the outside then by Giniano. Wine Flight getting a nice toe into the race, racing on the inside then of One Above, and still looking on at the rear is Highway, about to turn in now and passing the 2 furlong marker. And Irish Tweed is running well in front here and goes on by a couple of lengths, then turning in. Moving into 2nd place now is Wine Flight. Got to pick up, though, quickly. Irish Tweed is not for stopping at the moment. Just over half a furlong left to go. It's still Irish Tweed in front. Wine Flight now needs to engage top gear quickly, but Irish Tweed is going to do it. Irish Tweed held on from Wine Flight. One Above close up in 3rd. Giniano next, and Highway.
Irish Tweed sees off the challenge late on from Wine Flight, but this daughter of Roderick O'Connor just far too good and given a lovely ride here in the hands of Raul Da Silva, who's made all from the front. Raul Da Silva, I beg your pardon, Andrew Baldwin. They've teamed up for a 25-to-1 winner here, and he's judged it perfectly. Out from the start and has made every single yard. She needed the line in the closing stages, but if you have a look back, you can see just being niggled along at this stage is Wine Flight, just behind the eventual winner, but moving beautifully, flicking her toe across and kicks on off that home turn and just keeps finding. Quite an exuberant, extravagant mover. Just rolls into the fence there, but Rao just getting her to change lead, and she picks up well and just keeps finding enough. The line couldn't have come any sooner, but Wine Flight staying on well in the closing stages, but the 4-to-9 favourite unable to claw back the winner. And I'll tell you what, it's hard work out there making all because of the wind. One Above's also stayed on. That horse was sat 4th throughout in the hands of Luke Morris, making up a bit of ground from the back of the pack. But Irish Tweed beautifully judged to perfection here. You have a look at the head on, you'll just see she's changed onto her other leg here and drifts a little bit into the rail. He's able to pull her back straight. Giniano, Kieran Schumacher and Charlie Hills, she's just plugged on in the closing stages, but has built on what we saw last time out. And the one that was just struggling to go with them was Highway. She was out the back throughout, but no doubt we'll know a little bit more on her next outing. First time out for the daughter of Intrinsic this afternoon. But Irish Tweed been given a well-judged ride here by Raul Da Silva.
Yeah, it has indeed. 25-to-1 floors the 4-to-9 favourite Wine Flight, who finishes in 2nd place. Irish Tweed, who ran really green on debut at Lingfield last August, but then was beaten a long way at Windsor last time. But different tactics today, positive tactics, and this free-running filly has seen it out well for Raul Da Silva. He was on board last time out as well. This filly by Roderick O'Connor beats Wine Flight into 2nd. The winner just getting first run on the 4-to-9 favourite. So that's the 2nd race at Lingfield. The first race at Lingfield went the way of Simon and Ed Crisford, and they've got the favourite.